Question is, well, religion advocates peace and unity. On the other hand, also, they separate people into groups, and that separation into groups leads to war and conflict. So my question is just really simple. Is religion a good thing?
Not necessarily. It depends on which religion you're talking about. I think there's some religions in the world that are truly horrid religions. Voodoo, for example, would be one, I think, that most of us would agree is a very destructive and deleterious religion. And certainly there are lots of examples of other ancient religions that practice child sacrifice and other forms of monstrous ritual practices for their bloodthirsty deities. So I don't think that religion is necessarily a good thing. I'm very disturbed, for example, at fundamentalist Islam and its division of the world into the House of Islam, or the House of Submission, and the House of War. And that the House of War are those nations that have yet to be brought forcibly into the House of Submission by force of arms and violence if necessary. I agree with the ethic of Jesus of Nazareth, that we should love our neighbors, that we should love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us and despitefully use us. So I think it depends on which religion you're talking about, and the religion I believe is true is the religion taught and modeled by Jesus of Nazareth. And he was not a violent person, someone who would lead a jihad or something of that sort. And when people or Christians supposedly following in his name have done so, I think they've acted in profound inconsistency with what Jesus taught and modeled. So the answer to your question would be no, not necessarily. But some religions, I think, are very, very beneficial.